Hi beautiful creatives, welcome back to my channel where style meets stitches. In today's tutorial, I'll show you how to cut and sew this elegant ruched sleeve blouse with flattering underbust gathers, perfect for adding a touch of drama and sophistication to your wardrobe. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, you don't want to miss this. Let's dive in and bring this design to life. We'll be needing 2.5 yards of African print for this project. You can use 2 yards. It's up to you how full you want it, but I'm using 2.5 yards, which I folded the 2.5 yards into two. Just open and fold into two equal parts, just like this. Which by the time you fold, when you fold it, you'll be having the wrong side facing the right side facing the right side, and the wrong side is facing you. So after you're done doing this, you mark the starting line, which is the edge line, just like this. Mark to the last, that's the end point of the fabric, just like so. So after you're done doing this, what you do next is to measure the neckline, which I did 3.5 over 3.5, the depth 3.5 and the width 3.5, just like so. So after which I use a curve rule to connect the points together. This chalk is a little bit, is not too clear for us to see. I think I'll be using a darker, let me try a darker chalk. I think this is a little bit okay. Please manage it like this. So I connected the lines, which I just make the 3.5. I connected it like so. So after doing this, what you do next is to measure your underbust. My underbust is 14.5, which I marked the line 14.5. I added 1.5 inches to the 14.5, which is making it 1.5 will make it 16 inches, and I needed half an inch for joining allowance, which I made it total 17 inches. So I connected the points like so. I connected it to the other side, just like so. Then you draw the line, connect the lines the way I'm doing it, like this. Just mark the straight line down to the fabric length end point, sorry. So after doing this, what you do next is to determine the length of your blouse, how long you want it, which in this case I'm doing 30 inches. Is up to you. You can do 25, you can do 20, but I'm doing 30 inches on this, which I marked the sleeve length as as 30 inches. I marked it down just like this, and I connected with a straight rule. So after you're done marking this, what you do next is to come down the shoulder slant. I came down by 1.5 inches, just like this, which I connected back to the neckline, just the way I'm doing it, like so. Yeah, just like this. So after you're done doing this, what you do next is to determine your sleeve opening, that's the bicep of your sleeve, which these I'm doing 12 inches. You can do 10, you can do any length, how wide you want your sleeve, but in this case I'm doing 10 and 12 inches, which by the time I remove half an inch on both sides, I'll be having 11 inches left. So after which I measured my underbust, round underbust, divide by 4. I did my round underbust divide by 4, which I have 8 inches. I marked the 8 inches like this, and I had to measure the leftover fabric I'm having on this part, which I have about 20 something. I'll make a curve to this point, but it's up to you if you want how full you want your gathers. You determine it right now. So what I did was I went from the sleeve length line, I went in by 5 inches, just the way I'm doing it like this. Then I connected, I measured the leftover I have, which is about 16 3/4, so which is fine for the gathers. I made a curve, just to curve the sleeve round, just like this. Or you can make a straight through the way I'm doing it, connect it like this, then curve. Is still the same result it will give you. So after you're done doing this, what you need to do out and now is to cut. You just cut out just the lines you're having. The way I'm cutting it like this, you cut out just like so. Cut the shoulder slant area, the neckline also you cut out. By the time we fold, we'll have the we'll be having 4 inches on the neckline, sorry. So we'll notch the center front of the neckline. So after doing this, we'll keep this aside. What we'll do next is to just push your fabric, the remaining fabric you're having on the damper, take it up like this, just like so. So you just make a straight through connecting to the other line you're having, the leftover line. Just connect the line so you have a starting line on this part. So after you're done doing this, what you need to do next is to do your zipper allowance, which I did 1.5 inches like this. I did 1.5, just the way I'm doing it. Then I connected with the straight through. This is for the zipper allowance, just like so. So after doing what you do next is to measure your neck line, which is 3.5 over 1. I did 3.5 over 1 inch. So I marked like so, and connected with the curve. I curved it, which I used the curve rule later to blend the line, just like this, just like so. So after you're done doing what you do next is to take your front bodice, the one we have already, you place it on the zipper allowance part, that's the zipper allowance line on the back, just the way I'm doing. Make sure the neckline, the shoulder line is aligning to the same shoulder line of the back. You place it like so, arrange it just the way I'm doing it. Make sure the center front of the front is on the zipper allowance. Then you cut, you just cut out like this. You open the zipper line, you cut through the neckline just like this. So after we are done doing this, we have it just like so. We have the front part and the back of the fabric. So we'll keep the back and the front aside, then we'll work on the zipper bulge on the back. So I went up by 2 inches, just the way I'm doing it like this. Go up by 2 inches, then use a straight rule to connect to the the sorry, the waistline of the other side. Sorry, just the way I'm doing it like this. Just connect, then you cut the excess which you're having, just like this. Remove the excess. So after you're done doing this, I went up again. You just go up by 3/4 of an inch. It's just to make it okay on the back side, so it will not be too puffy. Go up by 3/4 of an inch, mark 3/4 of an inch, then you connect just the way we do our normal bodies. You just make a little slant on the back side like this, then you cut out. You remove the excess just the way I'm doing it, just like so. So we'll keep this aside and work on the down part. So after this, you have the excess you're having, which I removed the sorry, I did the 17 inches and place the tape to your length. That's the length of your blouse. I placed the 17 inches, which I did 16, which I'll be adding the allowance on that part. I placed it and I measured. What I did next was to measure my underbust, divide by 4, which I'm having 8 inches. I marked the same 8 inches. I added 1.5 allowance. Then on the down part, I mark the straight through. What you do on this palm part is to measure round your top length, where your length is stop, your top is stop, you measure round it, then you divide by 4, which mine is 9. I did 9 inches round my top length. Then I added 1.5 inch sewing allowance, and I connected with a curve rule, not too, just a slant like this. Connected the two lines like so, and I cut. We just need to cut out. This is for the front part, which I'm doing on fold. We have it on fold on the front, for the front, sorry. Then the back side, what I did was I made a straight rule, just cut straight the fabric, make it straight, just the way I'm doing it, like so. Then you measure your sewing allowance, which is 1.5 inches, which I did 1.5 inches. Then I connected with a straight rule, just like this. So what you do next is to place your, remember the down part also is the top length, which you have on this line also. Place your, remember we have our 16 inches plus, you take your tape above 16 inches and measure your blouse length, which you had your half an inch for the upper part and 1 inch for folding allowance. So after doing that, you place your unfold part on the zipper line of the back, just like this, just the way I'm doing it, like so. Then you cut, just like this. So after you're done doing this, what I did was, we have the front, that's the unfold part, and the back. I just removed a little, that's, let's say, quarter of an inch, 3/4 of an inch, just for the down part of the the dress, that's the top, sorry. So after doing this, what you do next is to cut this. You cut facing for this, both the front and the back facing, which I'll do like this. I folded another fabric, I made it unfold like so. Then I placed the front part, which is unfold. I placed it like so, unfold. Remember the front side is unfold. I placed it like so and I cut. So I did the facing. This is the facing for the front. I notched the upper part. Then I did the same thing also on the back, just like this, which I folded the fabric like so. Then I placed, this is not unfold, remember we have zipper allowance on this, so you're not placing the fabric on fold. So I just did like so. Then I had to trim out. I cut out, this is for the facing, we are doing this for the facing. So I just cut out like this, and I trimmed out the zipper part also. So we're having it like this, which when you place on the fabric and the patterns, you have in the front side like so. We have the back side, sorry, we have the front side, which we have the zipper line allowance. On the down part also, we have the back side and also the front side. So after we've arranged the patterns like this, what we need to do now is to sew. We need to join them together. So what we'll do is, to the neck part of the front, I'll pipe it with I just made a long strap of one quarter to use as a bias to turn the neckline, to knitting the neckline of the front. I'll use it on the back also. Then I'll bring for us to see. So I went ahead to pipe the front side, which I did as a bias on the front. I did also on the back, which I pressed, after which I finished sewing it. I did on the back like so, and we are having it like this. So what we need to do next is to do the gathers for the down parts, which I'll be running a gather stitch on the down parts for both the center front. I'll do for the front, sorry, I'll do for the two backs, that's the back side, the gathers, then I'll bring for us to see. So I went ahead to do the gathers, which I have it like so. I left half an inch allowance on the sides for the front side, and I did also on the back, which I left our zipper allowance of one 1.5 inches on the center back, and I gathered the other side. So what we do next is we we have to open the down part which we have. Sorry, this part now used to for you to create the curvy design. Is up to you how curved you want it, but I went down on this one by 1 inch. You can do 2 inches, you can do 2.5, just to give a curve, that's curvy part on the center front there. So I just did 1 inch, which I connected back to the underbust line like so, like this, and I had to cut out just like this, like so. So after we're done doing this, what we'll do next is to attach the front part to the back. Just watch the way I'm doing it. We'll open it like this, you have it like so. What you do next is to bring the front part, which we have our gathers, you place it on fold like so, then you notch the center front, make sure they are equal like this, then you notch the center front like so. So after you're done notching this, what you do next is to place it like this, the right side facing you, then you take the down part which you have. Make sure you have the center front and the notch part. You have the notch part on the down part also. Make sure the notch part is what you place on the notch part of the gathers also, like this. Then the right side facing the right side, just the way I'm doing it like so. Then you take the other part, the right side facing the wrong side, just do it this way I'm doing it. Then what you do is to join. Make sure the gathers is in between the two down part, just like this. Then you place like so and pin. You just pin like this, pin it like so, just like so. So after you done, you pin, just make sure the gathers is in between, please. You pin like this. So what you do next, to make sure you do all like so. Make sure the lines are up to the end point. You do same on the other side. The back side also, we do the same thing on the back. The same thing we did on the front, we do on the back. And this time around, make sure your 1.5 inches zipper allowance, remember we have a notch on that part. Make sure it's on the same side which you have our upper part zipper allowance, and I'll do all that, join them and bring for us. So I went ahead to do that and I joined them. This is what we are having, which we have the gathers in between the down parts like so, just like this. I did the same thing on the back also, just like so. So what we'll do next is to close the down part, which I opened and I removed half of an inch from the facing parts. Remember, this is the fitting. I didn't do that on the pattern on itself, so I had to remove it from the facing part, so that by the time you close, you'll be having the little excess inside, not the same line. So I did that. I removed the half an inch, which I'll be closing. I'll fold the top like this, just the way I'm doing it like so, then join, fold them like so, let it be in between the lines and the down part like this, then you seal, just sew close the down like so. Then after doing this, I'll close it. I'll do it on all the side. I'll do it on the other side of the back, do it on the front side. Remember, you remove your half an inch, then I'll bring for us to see. I've done that. I went ahead, I joined it, and I'm having it sealed like so. The down part is sealed. Then the other back too also, we have the back like so, which I closed the down part. So we're done doing this. Wait, so when you're through doing this, what we'll do next is to join the shoulders, which I brought the front. I have the front like so. I'll be joining the shoulder, take the back shoulder, align it with the front shoulder, then you join. just like this. Join with half of an inch. You seal it with half of an inch like so. Do the same thing on the other side like this. You close with half of an inch. So after I've closed with half of an inch, also I'll be closing folding the sleeve part with half of an inch also, which I did, and I brought back and having it like so, which we have our lines like this and the other side like so. So what we'll do next now is to put we have it like this. What we'll do next is to do our elastic on the shoulder parts. So the way I do mine, you can do this any method. These two method is fine. I measure, sometimes you just measure your um your length like this, then you remove as much as you want. Or what I do that I think is preferable is I just take the elastic to the length, then I where I want it to start from, I drag, I just stretch it how I want it like this, just stretch it then cut. I went ahead to do that. I sewed the elastic on the center of the blouse, which I have the ruche like this, and the sides I joined them also, which I'm having like so. I joined the side, the ruching and all, which I'm having the front parts like this, the side like so. So I'm having the back also. We have the ruching parts like this. So by the time you flip on the back side, you'll be having the back just like this. So what we do next is to fix a zipper. You need to fix a zipper for this, which I will go ahead to do. I will add a zipper for us to see. So I wasn't having the exact color of the fabric, so I had to use black also, and black went well with it. I had to fix a zipper for this, which I'm having like so. Please, if you've not followed us, follow, like and share. Please subscribe to this channel for more videos. Thank you so much. So I did this, and we're having it like this, which we have the ruching and we have the down parts just coming like this, the back, the zipper and all that. So let's be on the mannequin for us to see the outcome of the top. So we have our blouse like so. We have it like this, very beautiful. We have the ruche parts, which is coming like so. We have the ruche parts on the sleeve, the bodies, the overbust. You can see the overbust gathers. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like, comment and share to your friends. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I think we've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this, and see you on my next video. Thank you.